So according to 2 Corinthians 3 verse 17, what is the
Mhm.
meaning of freedom according to this context?
Let me read from 12. Therefore, since we have such a hope, we are very bold. We are not like Moses, who would put a veil over his face, prevent the Israelites from seeing the end of what was passing away. For their minds were made dull. For to this day, the same veil remains when the old covenant is read. Not been removed because only in Christ is it taken away. Even to this day, when Moses read, a veil covers their hearts. But whenever anyone turns to the Lord, the veil is taken away. Now, the Lord is the Spirit, and where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is freedom. And we all who, with unveiled faces, contemplate the Lord's glory are being transformed into his image with ever increasing glory, which comes from the Lord, who is the Spirit. So I think here very clearly the idea of freedom is very closely tied to the idea of salvation, right? So in a larger sense, we, who were slaves to sin are becoming free to be quote unquote slaves to Christ. Okay, I think that's the kind of freedom that is being spoken about, because the Mosaic law was casting a veil on people's faces, and they just could not, find a way out. And so the New Testament or the New Covenant lifts the veil of faces, and we are able to see the glory of the Lord, is what it says, and that we are conforming to the image of Christ. So the freedom that is being spoken about there is salvific freedom, the freedom that salvation gives us. And in its core sense, the freedom that salvation gives us is the freedom from being a slave to sin to becoming a slave to righteousness.